Okay, doing some guitar overdubs for our song Stranger in my own hometown, and I thought I'd walk you through this really cool sound that I've put together. So more of a guitar texture track. It's this repeating pattern in the chorus, an ostinato where I use it to really lift the chorus up, but I also do that not only with the part, but the sound that I'm applying to it, the effects. We're starting with the strat and the bridge position, goes to the undertone GB tracker that splits out to the DI, keep a DI track, but then I also split it into the rack. I first go through the DBX 160 here, and then I send it down the chain into the other room for the amp. I got a U87, push back from the amp a little bit, and then I'm coming from the GB tracker into a Digitech whammy for an upper octave, and then I got an RC boost just for a little EQing. I'm taking some of that low end and high end off. Bit of color from the dude pedal here. So it just doesn't sound like a stock deluxe on the high end. I add a little bit of that harmonic color from the pedals. Then the U87 comes back into the API. I have the distressor. I'm not using the distressor for compression here, just a little harmonic distortion 3, a little bit of that kind of tape emulation. And then I have it paralleled into the Dolby noise reduction down here in the DAW. And then that's going to feed the 80s chorus here, which is like a Dynatronics rebuild by Fulltone, tri-chorus. And then that feeds the SDD 3000 doing a cosmic delay. So it's a bit of a circular delay thing, doing a shimmer style delay. And then I also have a shimmer style verb on the H90. And all of that combines to create almost like a pad-like texture in the background on the track. And then I use my extra tone control here. Big difference from picking here like that. For this type of stuff, I like to use the side of these picks, these Dunlop picks. They have a little bit of a scrapey edge. And I go all the way to the back, and you really get this high-end scrape, which is going to sit really nice in the mix. It has almost a string-like texture. So let's hear it in context. Now, I'm using a lot of hardware here. I print that as I go. I keep it on separate tracks so I can combine it later. Once I have more of the mix set up, I can really dial in the balance of all these effects, just in case I overdo it at this point. But so far, it's sounding really close to how I expect to put it in the final mix.